Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my experience with lash extensions. I've currently been wearing them for about 8 months, I believe. So this video is just going to tell you what I think of them so far, how I maintain them, and if I would recommend them. So if you're interested in watching, then just stay tuned. So first up, before we get into the nitty gritty, I have to shout out Miss Crystal Martin because she is the main reason I'm doing this video. I mentioned it a long time ago that I was going to talk about my lashes in a video, and she has followed up with me several times to see if I was still going to do it, and I felt so bad because I kept putting it off. The reason I kept putting it off is because I just felt like this type of video, I would just ramble and ramble. I couldn't really get my thoughts together, and I'm probably going to do that in this video too, so be warned. But I knew I had to do it because Crystal has been a long-term subscriber of mine, probably since like my first or second year of being on YouTube. So shout out to you, Crystal, and thank you for always, all the support. So now to the lashes. So first up, let's show you a little up close with my lashes. So I got a refill on my lashes on yesterday. So I'm not wearing any bottom mascara. I typically don't wear any bottom mascara like the first day or two of me getting my refill. So that's why you'll notice that. But I don't always wear bottom mascara anyway. I don't really feel like it's necessary depending on my look. So a lot of you probably are wondering what lashes I get, like the length, and if you've researched anything about lash extensions, you've probably seen like C curl, D curl, that type of thing, or certain number of the length of lashes. And I'll have to tell you, I don't know. I used to know what I got. Now I don't know. What I do know is that I get classic lash extensions, which means that one lash extension will go on one of my natural lashes. When you get volume extensions, that means you're getting like either 3 or I think 6, or 3 or 6 like fan of lashes put onto one of your natural lashes. So it's really gonna provide like a big oomph. For me, that seems a bit too dramatic, even though I have seen it look so nice on some people. I don't know that my eyes will be able to handle that. Now I know some of you are probably thinking, well, why wouldn't you figure out what kind of lashes you wear? And the reason why is because I personally feel if you're gonna get lash extensions, you really need to be talking with your lash stylist and showing them pictures of what type of lashes you would like. I don't think you need to go in with preconceived notion of I need a D curl and I need a 15, because if they just give you what you want and they don't get to give you their opinion and they are the expert. I do the quotes because all lash stylists are not created equal. We'll get into that later. But in theory, they're the expert, so you really should be consulting with them and kind of figuring out based on your eye shape and your lifestyle and the health of your lashes what will work for you. I will say when I started out, I got mine a lot less dramatic than what I get them now. So when I first started, it basically looked like I had on thick mascara. So right here, I'm going to insert a clip of my very first lash appointment. Hey y'all, so I am at the lash place getting ready to go in and get my lashes done. I wanted to show y'all before. I do have on makeup because I went to church this morning. But I did try to take off my mascara. I'm sure they're gonna make me wash my face in there, but I didn't have time to wash my face at home because we took the kids to lunch. So yeah, so hopefully I got it clean enough. But like I said, they did say that I will wash my face when I get there, so no biggie. Anyway, so this is the before, so we shall see the after. Wish me luck. Getting ready to wash my lashes. Okay, so I am done, and this is what they are looking like. Hopefully you guys can see them. But I do like them. They are pretty natural, which is what I wanted. So I'm really happy with them. I do feel like I look a little bit strange because I don't really have on any makeup. And I'm not used to seeing myself with lashes and no makeup. but I do really like them. Sorry. yeah, so I am really liking them. It only took a little, like an hour and 15-20 minutes, so it didn't take as long as I expected, which I'm happy about. But this is what they look like. And yeah, so she said that like if this is not enough for me, I can definitely always like add more or do something different next time. So yeah, I'm really liking them. Y'all are probably like, I can't tell the difference, but I could tell. So yeah, I like them. So as you can see now, I do get my lashes a little bit thicker. Like the actual lash that I get put on is a little bit thicker and they're longer. And I feel like my eyes can handle that without me looking too clownish. So as you saw in the clip, at that time I was going to Amazing Lash Studio, which is a franchise. And if you don't know somebody that knows somebody, I would definitely suggest them just because they are a franchise. So all the products they use are going to be standardized across the board. All their lash stylists go through similar training. That does not mean they're all the same because, you know, it's a skill type thing. Everybody's not going to be the same level of skill. So that's kind of going to be trial and error. But at least you know that you're getting good, trustworthy products. You could still have an allergic reaction if you are allergic to whatever they're using. I thankfully have never had one, but just to let you know, like that doesn't rule out allergy, but it does ensure that you are getting quality products applied to your lashes. So currently I go to Outlash, which is here in the Tampa area. If you're in the area, I would highly recommend it. The stylist that I go to, she's the only person there right now, is Alyssa. And the reason that I go to her is because she actually was my favorite stylist at Amazing Lash, and when she left, I left. So I went through quite a few stylists at Amazing Lash just because like until I like really found somebody I like, I was fine trying out whoever based on availability and my schedule. But then when I started going to her, I noticed a difference in how long my lashes would last and how they looked through that time period of when they were on, and just everything about her technique was better to me than the other stylists. Now, granted, she was a master stylist and trainer, so that's that. If you go to Amazing Lash, you can ask to book with a master stylist and trainer. They might be booked because, you know, they are the master stylists. And I think they actually charge you a little bit more. But for me, it was totally worth it. I definitely recommend, if you're not in my area, then to just, you know, ask somebody that maybe you know that you can get a recommendation to go to a reputable place. And like I said, if that doesn't work and you're just starting out from scratch, then maybe try the Amazing Lash Studio in your area. Now, as far as pricing goes, that is going to be different, but I would say that a full set can typically cost anywhere from $120 up until $250, depending on where you go. I know the Amazing Lash Studios generally run a special, and I think you can get the first, like your full set if you are a new client, I think for only like $80. Sorry if y'all hear the background noise, but like I said, my son is playing, so that's that. Now, as far as the refills go, I believe at Amazing Lash in my area, now it can be different wherever you go because it's, you know, pricing is based on where you live. But in my area, I believe it was $60 for a refill unless you're a member, and then of course the prices are lower. Currently I pay $50 for a refill through my lash stylist, and for a full set I believe it's like $120, but I'm not positive on that because I haven't had to get a full set since I've been going to her. Okay, so that leads me into the next topic, how long my lashes last. So I typically go get a refill every 2 weeks. Sometimes I can stretch it to 2.5 weeks. Every now and again, if I have to, I can stretch it to 3 weeks, but I really prefer not to do that. When I was going to Amazing Lash with some of the other stylists, I did notice that I had to do like pretty much 2 weeks. and I could never make it to 3 weeks. Now with my current lash stylist, I go every 2 weeks, but I can really push it if I need to. I typically only have to get refills. However, there have been times where I had to get a full set after 2 weeks, and that's because whoever applied my lashes didn't do a great job. Because there is no reason all your lashes should be gone in 2 weeks, okay? Not all of them. It should look like you need a refill maybe, but not all your lashes gone or most of your lashes gone so much to the point where you need a full set. Now I know that for some people, standard for them is like every 3 weeks, or even they can push it to a month, but not for me. And I think that's going to kind of depend on the person. I feel like my lashes have a high turnover rate because I've always noticed before getting lash extensions that I will always notice my lashes falling out in the sink. I never looked like I was bare, and I've never had like a problem with my lash health. It's just that that's how quickly my lashes turn over. So they grow fast, but they fall out fast. So if your lash cycle is longer, then you probably will be able to keep your lashes on for like 3 weeks or so. Just quickly to piggyback off what I just said, Crystal, I know, asked, and some other people have asked me if getting lash extensions, if I've noticed any thinning of my natural lashes, and I would definitely say no, because like I said, there have been times where I went longer than I needed to without getting my refill, and so I can see all my natural lashes, and especially if I have to like put mascara on them, I can see all my natural lashes, and to me they look the same. Alright, so let's get into the products that I use to maintain my lashes. So for me, maintenance is no big deal. I kind of do the same stuff. Now I will tell you that if you use a lot of oil-based cleansers, or if you use oil-based cleansers on your eyes, that will definitely weaken the bond of the glue to your lash, so your lashes are not going to last as long. So let me show you quickly what I do. So at nighttime when I take off my makeup, I do use my oil balm, and I just put that all over a dry face, and then I use a wet washcloth to wipe it off. I do not put that over my eyes. If I'm wearing eye makeup, which I don't always, but if I am wearing eye makeup, then I will go in with my lash cleanser, which is this. This is from Amazing Lash, but you can buy it from them even if you don't go there. You can just go in there and purchase it. But this is the eyelash foaming cleanser. It is a tad bit expensive, but to me it's worth it because I noticed that when I started using this, my lashes looked better for longer. So this is just a foaming wash, and so I just put a little bit of this in my hand and then just gently wash my eyes with my hands. And if I have mascara on, which I typically do not do, the only time I ever put mascara on like my extensions are when I've gone too long without my refill and they looking real raggedy. And then if I need to do that, I'll just kind of pull through very lightly with this cleanser, and then I rinse it off. I then let my lashes air dry, or if I am in a rush, then I will get like a lint-free paper towel and just kind of dry them off. If there's any residue left after that, then I will go in with my micellar water on a lint-free like cotton cloth, or not cloth, a lint-free cotton pad like the Shiseido cotton pads, or I'll do it on like lint-free paper towels and kind of just fold it in half and gently just clean up anything that needs to be cleaned up. In the mornings, what I do is I wash my face with this. This is the Ultra Gentle Daily Cleanser. And I go all over my face with this. It's not great for taking off makeup, but it's fine for like a gentle cleanse, and it's oil free. It doesn't bother my lashes. So I go all over my face. I don't do my eyes, but then I'll go in on my eyes with this. So this is the main product that I kind of want to tell y'all about. I use it at least once a day every morning. I use it at night depending on if I wore eye makeup or not. And then twice a day at least, I brush my lashes with a spoolie. So this spoolie I got from Amazon in a 3-pack, and if you have lash extensions, I would definitely recommend buying something like this because it has a cover which makes it really convenient to carry with you and not get it dirty. So I have 3 of these. I keep one upstairs in my bathroom, one down here in my beauty room, and one in my car. But I brush them at least twice a day after I cleanse my face. One thing I will point out is that I've heard from quite a few lash stylists that if they have clients that don't brush their lashes and they think that that's better. Like the client thinks that's better, but it's not, because your lashes get clumped and they end up kind of falling out in clumps or they get stuck together, or you can get an infection or just not getting clean. So I would highly recommend that if you are going to get lash extensions, don't be scared to wash them. You need to wash them just like you wash anything else on your face. So I definitely recommend washing them and brushing them at least twice a day. That's really important. And then the other product that I have that I use from time to time is this lash coating, and this I purchased from Amazing Lash as well. And this is expensive, but I will say that a little bit goes a very long way. It's basically, it feels like water when you put it on, but it looks like a mascara wand, and it feels like water. And I do this probably, I don't do it as often as I probably should, but I don't really feel like I need to now that I go to the lash stylist I go to. But this just helps to protect it, protect your lashes, kind of gives like an extra coat of security to make your lashes last longer and protect that bond. But this is not a necessity, but I do enjoy it. When I do apply it like I'm supposed to, then I will, sorry, my son is really loud. But when I do apply like I'm supposed to, then I will typically wait like 4 days after getting my lashes done, and then I'll apply this, and then maybe another 4 days later I'll apply it again. If you overuse it, like some people try to use it like every day, that can make the lashes crispy and brittle and make them fall out more. This also has conditioning agents in it, so it's good for your natural lashes as well. And I'm sure they have other products that do this, but for me it was just easy to get it from Amazing Lash because I was there all the time. So let's talk about restrictions. A lot of people think that when you get lash extensions and that kind of restricts you from doing certain things, and I'm here to tell you that I live my life normally with my lash extensions. After I get my lashes done, I have to wait at least 24 hours, preferably up to 48 hours without washing them or getting them like soaking wet. So that's like the biggest restriction, but for me that's no big deal, because like on the day that I get my lashes done, I just make sure I don't wear any eye makeup. Easy peasy. I don't really feel like I need eye makeup with lashes too much anyway. So other than that though, after that 24 to 48 hour period, I've gone swimming with my lashes plenty of time, chlorine, salt water. There's been no issues with that. I work out. I don't sweat too much on my face, but I don't think it wouldn't make a difference because like I said, I wash my lashes. So that will be soaking them in water, right? So sweating with lashes is no big deal. What else? Oh, sleeping. That was one thing I was concerned about. You should not be sleeping on your face if you have lash extensions, but I am a side sleeper, and I just kind of make sure I rest my head on the edge of my pillow so that my face is not smushed into my cotton pillowcase, which is probably better for your skin anyway, to do that if you're not using a satin pillowcase. So to me, that's what I do, and that's comfortable to me. Or you can sleep on your back if that's comfortable to you. But it's not recommended to sleep directly on your face, not only for lash reasons, but if you've ever been to a chiropractor, they will tell you stomach sleeping is the worst. So I think that's it for like any restrictions, questions that people have asked. So bottom line, would I recommend them? And for me, lash extensions have been great. I've enjoyed having them. Obviously I have, because I've been getting them done for 8 months and I have not gone like months without getting them. So I'm really enjoying them. I feel like they make my face look younger. They make my eyes look brighter. They allow me to wear less makeup. And yeah, I'm a proponent of lash extensions. Not to mention they are comfortable. They do not bother me at all. If they did, then I would not be wearing them. I will say, like, the first time you get them, they do feel a little bit strange because you're not used to having something on your lashes. But if you wear false lashes, I don't wear false, I mean, I never really wore false lashes, but I would assume that it would feel maybe similar. I don't know. But now I don't feel them at all. Now, people that I don't think will probably be good candidates for lash extensions are people that have like a lot of eye allergy issues. You probably just don't want to chance it, honestly. And also people that like to do a ton of eye makeup or like to switch up their lash styles and wear a bunch of different dramatic lashes, because you're kind of stuck with the same style for the duration of however long you're wearing the lash. So if you like to switch it up a lot and wear a lot of different like false lash looks, then these are probably not for you. You can definitely wear eye makeup with your lash extensions, but it gets a little bit tricky, because if you're doing too much up here, you're gonna get eyeshadow on your lashes and then you can see it. So when that has happened to me, I just take like a spoolie like this and dip it, or pour a little bit of micellar water, the oil-free kind, and just like get the ends to get the eyeshadow off. But it's a little bit harder to put the eyeshadow on when you have lashes, because the lashes get in the way. So if you like to do a ton of eye makeup looks like every single day, maybe these aren't going to be the best for you. And it's not like they're going to be a time saver anyway, because you're spending all that time doing your eyeshadow with putting on mascara, you know. So anyway, I hope I answered all you guys' questions. Hopefully I didn't ramble too much. This is like my third time trying to film this video because I just got so off topic. So let me know if you have any further questions down below, and thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.